Well, I am back after a long time, and Slap Fight Championship Freakshow has a long time been finished. But well, I decided to make this video now that I have more time. Basically, I'm here to give my recap or reaction to the Slap Fight Championship Freakshow card. So let's start it. Now the first match we had was the Slap Poker match between Slap Kage, Classic Lizard, Slap Savage and Black Larry, and it was a lot different than I thought. You know, what we found out about Slap Poker is it's, half slap fighting and half a card game, so you necessarily don't have to be a great slap fighter to win. And we had Slap Kage, Classic Lizard. We didn't have Slap Savage, so he pulled out, and he was replaced by Bad Influence, who's a newcomer, and he was pretty good. He's 3-0 now. He beat all of them technically. So, I mean, he looked good, like not crazy good, but he looked solid. He could definitely do something in slap fighting. He has a solid chin, and from what I saw, I think he could have some great technique. Like he's not bad, no. In slap poker they were sitting down, so you didn't really have much power or rotation to really, get some power in. There was one knockdown, which was Classic Lizard who got knocked down, and he also technically got knocked down on his own slap. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a lot of balance, but overall, I'm not a huge fan of this match type. Like, I was excited, but now it was pretty boring. Like, without audio, and it wasn't really entertaining. The rules were like, looking back, they're like okay, they're understandable, but I didn't really focus on the rules as well, like the cards and stuff. I just watched the slapping and Slap Kage. I mean, I didn't really see a lot from him. He slapped some couple of times, but nothing really, happened from Slap Kage. Black Larry was in here, and he looked good. He knocked down Classic Lizard. That could be a little highlight in his resume. But at the end of the day, Bad Influence got it done, and I think he could be a good talent, but we need to definitely see more of him. We can't just decide on a little poker game how good Bad Influence is. But yeah, Classic Lizard, he doesn't have a really good chin. I mean, when you get knocked down, like when you're sitting down, that's not a good sign. And Black Larry, he has great power, but he's starting to get more powerful. Like Cannon, he didn't have much power, but now he does have some power. He definitely has power. He's no longer a point fighter. He's kind of a versatile slap fighter, in my eyes. But yes, I don't really want to see much slap poker matches in the future. It should be like a one thing maybe in a year, that type of thing, in my eyes. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. Now moving on, we had a triple threat barrel match between Extinguisher, the Hunter, and Shamokin Thunderclap. Now Extinguisher pulled out, so he was replaced by Black Larry, who definitely, redeemed himself from the previous match, where he lost. In this one, he won, and he got 2 wins in his resume against the Hunter and Shamokin. Now he knocked down both of them, and Black Larry, I'm saying it, he's a good guy. I think he deserves the lightweight title. I honestly do believe this. I thought he deserved it before the Firecracker fight, because he was on a crazy run. But then Firecracker won, and I think the winner of, I don't know. I wouldn't make Black Larry and Firecracker immediately, but Firecracker's next opponent or Firecracker should, the winner of that match should probably face the champion in canon, and the winner of that should face Black Larry, because he's done great. He's done a lot of things, and he's on a 3-fight winning streak again. So definitely a convincing performance. Knocked down Shamok in Thunderclap and knocked out the Hunter. So very impressive. And the Hunter, I mean, I thought Shamokin was gonna be the one that was gonna put his lights out, but because Extinguisher pulled out, Black Larry came in, the prediction obviously had to change as well. But Black Larry definitely. I have no idea what I just talked about in the last few seconds, but basically what I was trying to say is, Black Larry definitely changed things up, and because of this, I believe Shamokin lost, because he would have definitely beaten Extinguisher and Hunter, but Black Larry gets it done. Great win. Shamokin's chin is done, and he has so many injuries. I don't think he's ever gonna be, like, he's always gonna be a journeyman. I feel like he's always gonna be this guy to beat, and then you get like a good possible title shot. And I don't know what we'll do with Extinguisher. Hopefully he'll return soon. The Hunter doesn't have a great record, not that convincing, although he did knock down Mallet. So maybe he should face Extinguisher next, probably. Shamokin, I don't know what we'll do with Shamokin. What could be done? Maybe Monkey Wrench when he returns, or Bio Bastard. That would be a great matchup for Shamokin, because Ricky doesn't have power, and he wouldn't really get knocked out by Ricky. I do not believe this is gonna happen, because Ricky has 1 KO in his career, and that was at Slap Mountain against Mr. Crystal. So a little Slap Mountain reference there. But yes, Black Larry has power against. I believe he has good power, but guys who have a bit weaker chins. But Black Larry still very impressive. Alright, we'll move on to the feature fight, which was my most to look forward to matchup, because I have been waiting for Danny's debut for a while, and the match didn't disappoint, but definitely Danny's hype is gonna derail a little bit now. It was his first fight, so obviously I didn't expect him to be perfect, but I did think his power was gonna be a bit of a challenge for Grizzly. It turns out it was not, and that's why I think I've been saying it for a long time. Before Grizzly beat Cowboy, I was even saying that Grizzly is gonna be the most dangerous challenge for the Maniac again in a rematch. Now he has improved a lot. Tim has also improved a lot, but definitely Grizzly in that rematch also showed he can knock down Tim. Now he has more power. The dude he's on a crazy winning streak. Well, 2-fight winning streak now, but still his momentum is insane. He doesn't get rocked at all. He's powerful, a lot more powerful now. And looking back, I don't know if Cowboy would have actually beaten Danny, because he looked a lot better against Grizzly than Dangerous Danny Steele was. Now I don't know. Now I want to see that matchup. I want to see Dangerous Danny Steele versus Cowboy. I think it's an interesting one. Maybe Danny didn't get that much power because of his hand injury, which I said in the predictions that could affect a lot of things. And maybe it was why he couldn't get much offensively going, and he didn't get much defensively going as well. So big muscles always don't win slap fights. But Danny got wobbled in the first round, but he survived, and then Chris leads the very powerful slap, which was also a stepping, and that just shows how good his chin is. That just shows how great Bubbles is, because he knocked out Grizzly 2 times. That's crazy. That's very crazy. But yes, Danny also clubbed, which was a bad clubbing. It was basically on the neck, and that didn't have much technique. I mean, he's like 50 something years old. He doesn't have much time left, but he might have potential if he just cleans out his technique. And Grizzly has to get Maniac next. That's the fight that needs to happen next year, maybe February or March. That will be a banger fight. And yeah, that's what I hope happens next. Next, we had a 1 versus 2 match with Frank the Tank going up against the Stretch and Faithful. So Frank is now on an impressive 6-fight winning streak. I remember when I thought Frank the Tank was gonna be done. I thought he was out of his prime, like 2 years ago when he was on a 3-fight losing streak. Obviously, he got a bit screwed up in the power slap, but I thought he was out of prime. He wasn't gonna do anything significant, and then he comes back, becomes the champion of the world, beats Rocky 2 times, beats Young James, beats 2 new guys, and a massive giant. So he really has had a resurrection in his career. Now on a 6-fight winning streak. I hope he's gonna defend the heavyweight championship next against hopefully Demon. I think that would be a crazy match. I've been calling this match since June when Demon beat his first opponent. But Stretch, I knew he was gonna get knocked out, especially when Frank goes first, because we haven't seen what Stretch has, because he's been KO'd 2 times in the first round. Unlucky. I want to see him back. I want to see what he brings offensively, but he's unlucky. He's been pretty unlucky in his career. And then Faithful took the rest 10, continued with the match and went 10 rounds with Frank the Tank like it was nothing. So I'm very impressed with Faithful and his chin. Looks like a good guy. He sells pickles, he said. Which is interesting, but basically now he needs to clean up his technique, and he could be a very good contender in heavyweight or super heavyweight. I don't know where he goes, but he could be a great title challenger in future. He has a crazy chin. Honestly, he has a crazy chin. And did he flinch sometimes? Maybe a little bit, but it was nothing significant. And definitely when he fixes up his technique, he's gonna be a great talent. Now, moving on to the main event, we had Mystery Meat and Executioner versus Team Okuma and Demon for the tag team championship, and this was a great match. I think it definitely delivered. First of all, we had the defenders were the Chinos were Executioner and Demon, and then the offense was Mystery Meat and Okuma. Basically, what happened was Demon got knocked down for the first time in his career. Crazy. Never thought I'd see it. I was shocked when I saw that. Mr. Meat hits hard, and I think we weren't supposed to reveal who he was. Like Slapfight Championship wasn't supposed to reveal him, so they blurred him out. But obviously he has basically revealed himself that it was Chin Reaper. Chin Reaper has crazy power, and he's quite a character. Let's just say that, he talks a lot, but man, he has crazy power. To put Demon down like that, it is impressive. Somehow Slap Savage ate his first slap, which is just unbelievable, because that guy has been dropped too many times to count. But yes, Executioner also got his orbital or something swelled up. His eye was really blue, and Okuma, he's not that powerful, but he's sharp. He has that sharp power not like in the run sense, but in the sense of he can definitely do damage to you. He's just not. He doesn't have that knockout power like Chain Reaper. But Demon eats the rest of the slabs, the rest of the 2 slabs, and then Executioner quits, and then Mr. Emmett also quits verbally, and Okuma and Demon are the new champions. Never thought I'd see it. Demon getting that belt, well, at least 2 years ago. Right now, I do believe he could get the title, but it's good to see Demon with the belt, and I thought the main event really delivered. You know, the card kind of started off slow, and then it picked up towards the end before the Frank Fafo fight, which kind of slowed things down again. But the main event, it delivered, and the end was great. The interview, the championship, it was a great event to this absolute freak show card, and yeah, I'm very excited. I think Slap Fight UK is around the corner. Power Slap, I think 9 is coming. I mean, I don't know if I will do a predictions video for Power Slap 9. I guess I have to do it. I wanna know when it is. Wait, it's October 24. So I might not do a predictions video, but I'll basically quickly go over who I think are going to win. So basically, who are the relevant names? I think Asal Rodriguez will get the win. I think the Hawaiian guy Kanekwa is gonna get the win. I think the Pitbull Danny Van Herden is going to get the victory. Nate Bernard will probably get the win against some new guy, I don't know. And then I think Isaiah Quinones is gonna win against John Davis. Because he looked very good against all the smoke, Wesley Drain, and John Davis had a very competitive match with him, which I do believe he lost. And then main event, I am excited. Hopefully the Vasily Kamatsky over hyping and over goading him is gonna stop when he hopefully is gonna go to sleep, because I can't handle the glazing of this man, the fast tracking him to the title. I don't like it at all, and I hope he goes to sleep. Yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, you can like it or subscribe to the channel. Yeah, basically this was my recap of the card, and bye.